One of the things I'm really excited to talk about is about scale of your work. Your work is very large, which I love. And it's not just that the paintings themselves are large. I feel like your gesture is large and expansive. I get the impression of a full arm being used as you're making your work. Can you talk a little bit about your process, and if that is, do I have that at all right?
Yes, totally. I think there is a subconsciousness to it, and then there's like the consciousness of it that in that process, it's kind of that parallel of as the artist, that there's almost like this dance that I like, that it is out of my control, that it is so large that it is bigger than me, and it has to almost like, there's moments when you are on the ladder, you can't see the whole picture, and you have to trust that process and then put these marks and then get down and step back and study it and come at it from a completely different viewpoint. These pieces are larger, and I've done bigger. And I think that's just been that ongoing as the years go, I get bigger and bigger. And I think that it is such a cool reflection that we are in this show, that women tend to not have a strong voice in the art community as much as its staggeringly statistics show, and that why this is such a powerful show, that we think they do and they don't. You know, that how they're represented in galleries, in museums, and then behind the scenes, that, like we were talking, Heather, like to have a staff that are even strong behind the scenes women. So I think it's almost like, okay, I'm forcing you to stop and see, and it's bigger than you. It has a bigger presence than that, like, listen. And I think we can all learn something from that, or that I hope the viewer feels something. I'm not telling them what to see or feel. My hope is that some emotions are provoked from it, that they feel that they can learn, or that it is bigger than almost their understanding. And in this past year, I think we've all stepped back, or I hope we have learned something or processed the world differently and started to reflect on that. And art is how I've healed, how I've been educated, is through art, through so many other artists out there. So I hope that is what people are seeing through my work.